All right. As per usual, it looks like we are live. It looks like we are good to go. We're actually here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? After a slight delay, we're back. Episode 61. Yes. Episode 61 of Beyond the Beats. Again, I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. Scott Jackson here. And we're joined live with two of the finest out there. And I'm excited to go and have you guys on. It's going to be a fun time talking to you. But once again, episode 61, thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions throughout the whole show, just put them in the chat, and I'll see if I can go and ask them. If we'll get Hydeful, who's running the stream. Big ups to Olea, to going through them. But once again, I've said this a few times. Episode 61. Mad excited. We're joined today with, once again, UK champs, Welsh champs, representing in GBB, winning multiple wild cards. Ladies and gentlemen, we got, I'm going to make sure, I'm hopefully going to say this right, but it's going to be Adrià, a.k.a. Acam, and Niall Gray, a.k.a. Grey Cloud, coming together as the team. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for A Cloud. How you doing, boys?
All good, all good.
Yeah, all good, man.
It's good to see you. Good to see everyone. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to see your faces, too. It's been a long time since we've had live shows, obviously, so not in person, but at least I say this most every week. It's nice to go and see some friendly faces on the internet.
That's fine. Absolutely, bro. Been a while.
And where are you guys currently located?
At the moment, I'm not with him because I'm doing some works away. But we are currently living in Wales, Cardiff, and we, not that far away from each other, to be honest.
Like 15 minutes away, you know?
Something like that,
Yeah.
So it makes it somewhat easy to still practice and be able to see each other?
Yeah, sometimes.
All the time. Sick of this guy.
I am sick of you too, my friend. But I love you at the same time, bro.
Start off with some beef. Let's go. So yeah, once again, I'm gonna go and get right into the show because I know you guys, everybody's got busy schedules. You guys got schedules to keep, so let's get right into it. And once again, everybody tuning in, put your questions in the live chat. I can see we got a good live chat going so far. And I will mention as well, if you guys do want to become a member and jump on for SBX, and we're going to have a fun time. I think it's going to be a good time right now. So we know where you guys are. We know where you guys started out. And I'll be talking about some achievements you've had throughout your career so far, some projects that you guys have been working on, and just overall, I want to go and start off by saying, let's get into it. Is there any way I can convince you guys to start the show off on a correct note? And I know you're not together, so is there any way we can get a little shout, like a little freestyle from each one of you before we start off?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We got Grey Cloud, Scott Jackson, Acam.
Let's go and start off with who wants to go first out of the two of you? Jump on.
I'll go, man. I'll go first. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go on then.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
okay,
you already know what to do. We're sitting here live with A Cloud. We're going to start this off on the right note. Grey Cloud, it's on you. You already know what to do if you're sitting at home. I said 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Let's get some beatbox going to start this off. Beyond the Beats in 3. Let's go. Hey, Cam, show us what you got. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1 and 3.
a freestyle.
Little freestyle to start off with this. I like it, boys. Yes. So yeah, again, you're not in the same room, so it's hard to go and get you guys to collab together. Maybe we'll have to have you back on to go and do that. But this show, again, was going to be all about you as a team, not the individual accomplishments that you've had. And I wanted to go and ask right off the bat. So A-Cloud itself, when I looked up some stuff over the time and looked at your SoundCloud and stuff, it seemingly it's bigger than you two as well. You have a whole production team that's with you. With you have Donald Pythian, I believe his name is, #Don, doing the music production. You have James as your DJ. You have Haves as your website designer, and Aiden as a guitarist. Back in the day when you guys started this off, so could you kind of explain the origin story of how you guys came together? Because from what I can see, the first thing I can kind of find is a little jam session that you guys did a long time ago in black and white. And the first shows that I could find was like Lace 3 at the Depot in Cardiff there. So could you guys kind of go and explain to me how this whole concept came together and what the whole idea is behind this?
Yeah. Well, this goes way back. So
Be on the beats. I'm gonna find out.
All the memories coming back.
I know, yo, that was a long time ago. I mean, yeah, we had a little group back in the days where everyone like doing bits of like different things, like, you know, producing music, DJing, guitarist, like you mentioned. But it's crazy how like it all came together because where my friend Donald, I met him in my college, and it was this. His sister came one day with this newspaper. She was like, "There's this Welsh beatbox champion happening in the city for the first time in 2015." It was like a beatbox competitions. So Donald came to me. He was like, "Yo, should we go and check it out?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And that time, I was not a beatboxer. I was just doing like boots and cats and all that. So I went to the competition, and then I seen this guy on the stage battling. He was like doing level 1 and level 2 and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, "Yo, level 1, level 2," and it's adding a noise, like a sound on every layer and stuff. And then afterwards, I was like, "Yo," after the battle, I was like, "Yo, mate, you impressed me, man." And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, you actually impressed me. Where you from?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm from the city." I was like, "Yeah, me too. Do you want to meet up?" And it all happened from there, man.
You showed me one beat. You had one beat you did from the side of your mouth when I first heard you.
Yeah, it's like that's the only thing I used to do back in the days. Like from the side.
It's more than a boots and cats you're talking about there.
That's very true. That is very true. But yeah, man, from that competition, we just started meeting up, and then Donald got, like, you know, my friend Donald met him, and then Havis came, like, obviously from like different my college as well, and met Niall, and yeah, we just formed a little music side where everyone was just doing bits and bobs. The boys, Havis and James, they fell out with the music, but Donald's still producing his music, and he's doing really good at the moment. Don the Prod on Instagram, check him out if you guys are around. And obviously, me and Grey Cloud, we're just doing our beatboxing at the side, and yeah, working and going from there, you know. But anyway.
Absolutely. So after you guys start practicing together and realizing that you're pretty close to each other, obviously in geographically, you're in the same city, you guys can meet up, kind of thing. And by 2016, you go back to the Wales Champs. And tell me if I'm wrong here, but from what I can see, 2016 there was a tag team battle in the Wales Champs. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We took the tags, so we won the tags, and we met each other in the finals, the solo as well. So yeah, we was happy in it. We took the whole event really. Like, we made a massive improvement coming back from a year ago in 2015. Having obviously going to the UK Champs as well to try out for tag teams. We wasn't as successful, but it gave us that experience, and like it kind of inspired us to like get better, go out and practice, do a bit more, do more gigs around our area. So we just improved on stage and together as a team.
Yeah, I could also see that you guys had performed during those times as well, like for colleges at TNT, I believe it was one of the shows that I found a little clip of and stuff. And
yeah, we did some of that.
But So I wanted to also ask you, because some people might not really understand this. Can you explain how the dynamic of, so you have the Welsh Championship, but you can also be in the UK Championship. Can you kind of describe what that is for people that may not necessarily know geographically what that means in the UK?
So, yeah. So the UK is made up of 4 parts. So it's England, Scotland, Wales, and then you've got Ireland, which is on the side. But we all have like our regional champs, and then it all comes together as the UK champs. So we had Wales that started in 2015. We were just finding out about beatboxers in Wales because we didn't know there was a community around us as well, and I didn't know Ali at the time. So we all met up in 2015, got together, and then some of the UK people from like London and them sort of ways who've been doing UK jumps for like years and years now came down to us and filmed stuff with us, gave us like knowledge and experience on how the community was. And it's like, you know, Swiss beatbox is a massive community out there. So we were just in our own like country just thinking, oh, it was just us, till we found out there was more people who did the same thing as us out there.
And one thing that I really like about your tag team specifically is the story of that perseverance and continuously going back and going back and going back, because 2016, as you said, you go into the UK champs as a tag team and end up getting taken out in the semis, but still making it through the eliminations. 2017 and 18, 2017 and 18, you guys become vice champs 3 times, I believe, overall, if it happened, because it was Gotcha twice and Bird for 1. But you guys got to the finals 3 times in a row. And then 2019, it all comes together where you guys beat Kapow in the finals, take the W home for Wales. So just any advice for people, because this is just a general question, I guess, but it's something that I want to go and have your perspective on, of being vice, and then champions and having that perseverance. Like for Canada, for me, I was vice 2 times, then a champion. So I lost twice in a row, but coming back. But for what was it that made you guys keep coming back and keep grinding and keep on having that perseverance? What helped you guys to keep that inspiration up when you were going to these competitions, coming so close, and then how did it feel to go and take that W home?
Go on, man.
I was waiting. It's just basically it's just once you know you can do better. We just like kept pushing ourselves, obviously working as a team where we can communicate with each other, and we're quite a close friends as well, apart from beatboxing as well. So we just always talk to each other and try to find a way to become better, motivating each other, of course. Losing, we don't like the losing, but everyone loses at the end of the day. But it's always, an opportunity where you can work on things that you didn't do good and just move forward, really. But that's that, really. I mean, it's we look at it when we say vice champion, we just think about it. Oh, it was so close. It was like so close. Yeah. If we can push ourselves a little bit more, we can get it. And obviously, we did that. We just kept pushing, and we just tried like GBB wildcard on the side, and that's how we ended up with a GBB. We were like, "Yo, okay, we are capable of doing a little bit more." So we just ended up, staying consistent and just moving forward, really, man.
We had our moments, though, innit? We definitely had our moments where we were thinking, "Oh, should we do this anymore?" Like after maybe, I think it was the second or third, maybe the third time or second time. We were just like, oh, should we do this anymore? We keep coming second. You're like giving up. But then you spoke to me, I spoke to you, and we just like got each other gas. We were like, nah, we can go back and win this. We can do something.
I was gonna get out of it, man. I was like, yo. Yeah, man. It was yeah, man. So obviously it's just because I was so busy with life as well, and I was like wasn't really putting my mind fully into it. Like, don't get me wrong, I still like got my priorities, work and all that, but it's all about time management at the end of the day. So, but we just carried on, just trying to find some good time to practice and all that, and just move forward, really, bro. But that's that.
And I'll post the question too. What was that victory feeling like? Because again, winning the Welsh Tag Team Championship and then stepping up and taking the years of Vice, and then coming home with the championship. How did it feel after all that time to finally take the W home?
Big relief.
Yeah, so it was so good.
It was a big relief, man. We were like, finally, about time.
I thought even when we were standing there, I was thinking our hands are not going to be raised. It's not going to be us. But then as soon as our hands went up, it was just that, that like, we got it. We've done it. Yeah.
We've done it now.
And is that something that, because obviously due to obvious circumstances, battles haven't been around. Is that a championship that we're going to see you guys defend in the UK?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
We always want to stay active. So definitely.
And it's been a while since we've done live shows because of obviously COVID and stuff. So it'd just be good to get back on stage and show maybe some fresh new beats and have a crowd there just to entertain.
Well, that's what that's honestly can't wait for actual shows to continuously come back. And I know everybody has different stipulations in their countries, and these things they are going to be. But I would definitely like to see you guys take that defense. Like you won the championship after this long, you should try to go and defend. In my humble opinion, we'll see how it goes. Yes. And the GBB side of things too, because you ended up getting, as you said, winning the wild card in 2018, and jumping on that stage, and then you also qualified 2019. And you qualified 2020, which obviously didn't happen. It's carrying over for the 2021 World League when we're going to have it. But how did it feel to go and be in GBB? And how did you guys deal with being the first tag team up to go when it came to the eliminations? Because first up were you guys in the draws. So can you explain that feeling of winning the wild card and that first experience on the GBB stage when you guys were first up in the tag team category?
Was it the first experience with the GBB? Do you mean?
Yeah, just the first time that when you won the wild card and you got to come, and it was in Basel at that time.
So when I found out, we won the wild card. I was in work in the morning. I was over the moon, man. I went to my boss and I was like, "Yo, give me a hug." I went and hugged him. He was like, "Yo, what's wrong?" I was like, "Yo, I've just won a wild card." He was like, "What's that?" I was like, "A beatbox competition." And then I see this guy. He was like, "No, I can't believe it." I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy." No, but it was a crazy, unreal feeling, man. And getting to go to the stage was even more crazy. Not gonna lie. And I've just pressed a button on this laptop and I don't know how to use it. Hold on. Anyway, I'm back. I think.
You never left.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still here. Anyway. Yeah, it was crazy. Obviously, the first GBB experience, we've only been beatboxing for how long? I think we didn't really do for that long. As like personally,
3 years, isn't it?
I've only been beatboxing for 3 years, and getting to go from beginning to like a big ass stage was crazy, man. Something I would never expect to do. But yeah, man, it was crazy.
We were nervous.
I was nervous, man.
Yeah.
The first 10, 20 seconds was quite, yeah.
Yeah. You hope you're never called first, innit, on stage. You hope you're like maybe in between or last. But then we got called first. We were like, you know what? We just got to go and smash it and show people who we are, basically.
Absolutely, man. You guys proved that as well. You came, I believe it was 5th in that ranking system, so just out of the top 4 in the battle. So definitely proved yourself very well during that first international experience that you had. And again, moving forward with that, being that you've qualified now every year since 2018 that you got in the first time, what are goals that you have for? Obviously, winning would be the big one, obviously, but how are you guys preparing actually for 2021? And it's less than 4 months away now. You know, we're getting closer and closer to it. So how are you guys preparing, and have you been able to meet up and actually practice, get new material? And I'll go and extend this question. This is a long one, but since you were qualified in 2020, did you guys have material that's going to carry over, or do you have stuff that you look back and you're like, we've had a year to work on, and you're going to scrap that and do totally new stuff?
Bit of both, not going to lie. We had a lot of things prepared for 2020, but obviously because time has changed, a lot of things, styles and all that. We kind of like keep up with the community and trying to adapt ourselves to be as different as we can. But we got some different stuff coming in, and we are preparing. We meet regularly. We try as much really, obviously, because we got work, family, and all that. We try to meet up now and then, just like go studio sessions for like 2 hours, or go for a walk. We train as well. Sometimes we have a little training session, and then we go and do some beatboxing. But yeah, going right so far.
I feel like as well, because we qualified in 2018 and we've qualified every year since then. We've had like the experience to like watch other teams and watch people, and obviously pick up a lot in how people perform on stage and what we can like do ourselves on stage. So that 3-year experience has given us like a lot to work on, like what can we do better, what did we do good, and then keep those little bits. And then we keep some material that we've used, like obviously when 2020 was off for GBB, we kept like little bits of material, brought it on to obviously our new stuff now, and then keeping up to date with the community and making new stuff as well.
The tag teams and just every aspect of the beatbox community is just continuously improving and expanding and getting better, and just to watch it, it's crazy. So how do you guys, just off, I'll ask you this in another section of it, but what teams do you look for? What do you look for in a team that you would take inspiration from if you were to go and look at it and be like, okay, that team specifically does this well? Or is there something that for you as a good tag team, as a great tag team, what stands out for you when you watch a tag team? What do you guys look for in a tag team?
I like my musicality. I like when a routine like is well structured. Obviously, we like to have it with like lyrics, musical. Personally, I don't know about Grey Cloud. Maybe technical. He's more of like the technical side.
Yeah.
So, but we like a hard style, man. Just like a hard style where with different sounds and all that, unique. And that's what kind of makes us a bit, because we look at other teams and we're like, yo, if we can tweak our style and try to make it as different, which makes us a little bit different from others, we try to. But yeah, that's that really.
And again, I'm looking forward to going and seeing what you guys bring to the stage in 2021, because you've had some time, and again, 4 months, you still have time to keep on refining. And at this point, are you guys are you confident in your rounds? Do you have your rounds all planned out right now, and elimination rounds, or is it still something that you're going to refine up until that last week or two, just to go and solidify up your rounds?
We make the most of the time, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we're confident now. Like when we first started GBB, 4 minutes seemed like a long time to do an elimination, but now we're like worked together for so many years and got so much material. I think we're confident that we'll get the 4 minutes and make sure that we smash out our rounds if we do get into the battles.
Absolutely. We'll see if you guys get into the battles. It's a tough lineup, and an expanded lineup as well. It's bigger than it was and has been, because there's 2 years put together of wildcards, and some of the teams are obviously amazing. So I'm looking forward to going and really seeing what you guys can bring to the table. Also, question for you in general, where else do you guys perform as a tag team? I know I've seen you guys doing busking. I know I've seen college gigs. I know I've seen different showcases, and there's also, I forget what it was called, but Out There on ITV, I saw a little clip of you guys on that. So where are you guys pursuing that? Obviously this year is different, but where you guys pursue that when it comes to showcases in the past, and what are you guys looking forward to do as a tag team in the future?
Do you want to take that, me?
You can take it.
Yeah,
I'm just a nice guy,
So before we was like we were really active, like you said, doing gigs, doing shows and stuff like that. So I think the main thing for us now, because we were focused on a bit of everything, we want to win this competition. Obviously have a first international battle. We've never battled anyone outside of the UK, so that would be a big thing for us, like the style clash with like someone from another country. And after maybe putting all our focus on this competition, to get out there and do more gigs around the UK, maybe internationally if we could get them, and definitely more shows. So we just want to keep grinding and make sure we're just out there, make sure we put A Cloud on the map, you know?
Absolutely. And again, going back to the Welsh champs as well. Do you see any teams in Wales that are on the up and coming that you're like, okay, they might be able to go and really push it? Is there a team in Wales that you think is going to be could be the next A Cloud, could have that putting Wales on the map?
I don't know. There's not much teams at the moment. It was kind of like a random tag event happened that year as well. It's like people just came together and tag teamed. But no, I would love to see more tags coming up, and we got some obviously solo ones in Wales, which are very inspiring as well. That's how I really started. I mean, obviously looking at Grey Cloud, some other guys in Wales like Saif, Chubbs, was a big inspiration for me, man. But yeah, I think Wales is slowly coming up with a few beatboxers that I've seen recently. And the same with the UK, to be honest. When I went to recently to this beatbox battles in Manchester, so I've seen a lot of new faces, and I was like really amazed by the talent at the moment. And yeah, and you see that every day now, man. This new generation of beatbox is just flowing in right now, and it's so cool.
Yeah, man. Actually, to follow up with that, I'm going to go and give this question for each of you to give an opportunity. But Kyle Eschvens wants to go and ask you, can you name some underrated beatboxers in the UK that deserve more attention in your opinion? So I'll go and offer that question up. Grey Cloud first. Name some UK beatboxers that you think are on the cusp of doing well, or underrated and just need more attention.
So I give that to Kyle as well. He's underrated for his age as well, man. Like, this guy's developing quick, very quick. And we spoke to him. We seen him, I think, was it 2 weeks ago we seen him?
Yeah, like a week ago or something.
A week ago.
Randomly walking in the street with his dad. We're like, wait, is that Kyle?
Yeah, so we spoke to him and we just gave him some advice, you know, and just to stay on. And obviously he's representing Wales as well. I'm trying to think who else is really underrated in the UK.
There's a few heads, like Milky's coming up.
Milky, yeah.
This guy called Grey Cloud.
Epos is super underrated.
Epos. Yeah, Epos.
Yeah.
Sal.
Sal's nasty.
Frosty, if he's watching this somewhere. If he's watching this somewhere. But yeah, no, a lot of good ones at the moment coming through. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the UK scene is expanding, and it's been a pleasure. I've said this a bunch, but it's been a pleasure to go and watch the online scene and see some of the, you know, being cooped up with no shows and stuff turned to online, and I can see a lot of different faces that I've never heard of before that were just like, what is going on here? Who are you people? And it's been going well. And other questions I have too is one more before we get into another section of the show, because I know you guys have time limits, so we'll just try to keep this nice and streamlined. But I saw in 2017. You guys had been working together again. It might have been more of a collective thing, but you said you were working on building an EP together. And I saw a song, Meaning, that you were featured in Grey Cloud. And I was going to go and ask overall. We'll find out. But is there works is it in the works? Do you have an EP in the works when it comes to A Cloud music? Is there something that you guys are thinking of to put out? Because a lot of beatboxers have been putting out original music from, you know, people, everyone, Napalm, Shogo, Gene, the list goes on, Bellatrix, like there's Gray Savage. I can keep on naming names, but a lot of people are putting out their own personal music. So is that something that you guys are going to be working on together? Possibly we can hear something coming out from the A Cloud camp?
Yeah, so we, back in the day, we used to listen to a lot of music, you know, go out to clubbing and stuff, and we used to, basically, this guy's little brother is a singer/rapper. So this guy comes from a talented family. I worked with his younger brother with this like sort of EP, making a few songs and stuff like that. So we just wanted to put obviously beatbox and music out there together. But for the future now, I haven't wrote much, you know, like lyrics wise and all that stuff. And I'm sure it's the same with Ali, but it's something we want to look into. You know, we want to create tracks now and make our music. And you know, if it catches the attention of people, we'd like to obviously create EP and just put our music out there for people to listen to. Definitely.
But time at the moment as well, man. It's just been it's just been crazy lately. Obviously priorities and stuff. It's kind of like, we've been focusing more on that, but just at the moment we've just been trying to keep it up with the beatboxing. That's the most we can do at the moment. But definitely, if we want, I mean, it will be always possible to do something in the future.
Yeah, well, I can see, and you. We talked before for a quick second. You are in a studio currently. What are you working on currently there?
Me?
Yeah.
So we got speakers on the right. I mean, you don't see it, but not much. Just in the studio right now. I'm gonna drop a track tonight. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. No, I just booked this studio room because I'm away, and I think this was the most comfortable and a quiet place to have a chat with lovely people like you. For example, Greg Cloud and Scott. Yeah, man, my friend. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am looking forward, though. I'd love to hear what you guys would make music-wise. I've loved the beats that you've made on stage. Obviously, crushed it on multiple different stages. It's been a pleasure to go introduce you on the World Champ stage as well, and GBB. And I think that you guys have enough, obviously, but you guys have the talent to go and make some original music. I think that would bang and could bring something nice and unique to the music palette, as it were. One more question I have before we change up into another section. I want to go and ask you guys, let's go with Grey Cloud first. What makes a good tag team, in your opinion, in beatboxing? Very general question. You take that as you will.
Well, I think, obviously, you've got to have a good connection between both of you, you know? So you see, like, a lot of people who come together and one's more dominant than the other. But I think you need to give yourself, you know, a 50-50 chance between both of you. So, you know, one creates the beat and then someone else creates the melody. And then when you're coming onto stage and you're performing, it's how you make it look like effortless, you know, like it's so easy to flow with each other. You don't have to look at each other or remind each other. You can just even mess up and still be on beat because you know each other that well, I reckon. And that's why I think we've both noticed a lot. Like we sometimes do routines and we both forget on stage, but then he looks at me and I look at him and he just knows, right, just stay on this flow, or if you want to switch the flow, it's just something.
He will do like a little sign to me and I will remember, or he would say a word and I will remember. For example, I don't know, we like would be flowing in a routine, and if he were to do like a sound or say a word, it will remind me straight away what to go into. So it's end of the day, it's just about communicating. That's the main part. If you want to be in a good team, communication is the most important thing. Understanding each other and understanding each other's style, and know what you have in the package, what sort of sounds you got, and how you can implement that in a unique style and make it different. And just that.
Very good answers. Very good answers for aspiring people that want to go and make a tag team. Take note and make sure that you know your partner. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, because I know that we are on a time schedule, we're going to switch things up. And I want you to, if you're at home, write your questions in now. I see we have a few questions that have come in that we're going to actually ask after this. But I want to get into a section of the show called Rapid Fire. Rapid fire questions. All right. So what I'm going to do is ask you questions in a rapid fire formation, and I want you guys to go and give an answer as quickly as you can without thinking about it too much. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Beyond the Beats, episode 61 with A Cloud. We're about to get into rapid fire. First question. I'm going to ask you each. Let's go with Grey Cloud first. Favorite solo beatboxer currently?
Dilo.
Ali.
River.
Okay. Favorite tag team? Ali first.
Jackpot.
Great Club.
I was going to give the same answer. Jackpot.
All
One of my
right.
twins.
Following up that question, favorite crew? Let's go Great Cloud first in this one.
Beatbox Collective.
Jeez. Ali.
It's okay. EOG.
End of game. Yes. We'll go and let you start this next one. Favorite loop station artist?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Saro.
Great Cloud.
Inky.
All right. Let's go with your favorite sound that you can make. Great Cloud.
Whistle.
Ali.
I can't even do it. But yeah.
Solid. I'll go. There we go. We'll start with you on this one, Ali. We'll go with what is the favorite sound that Great Cloud can do? What's your favorite sound from him?
I was gonna say whistle.
All right, Great Cloud. Favorite sound from Ali?
Is squeak. I like his squeak.
Squeak likes you too.
Another question is, who can bench press more?
You know what? I don't go for bench press, but dumbbells, I'm quite good at it at the moment. I don't know.
I say dumbbells. Dumbbells him, bench press me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can do more pull-ups?
Me.
Who can run faster in short distances?
Me.
I'm just gonna leave this to.
Oh yeah, who can run for longer? Because I saw that you won a 5K race back in the day, Ali. You tell me who can run.
I run Cardiff.
Yeah, I've run. I can run for a long distance.
All right. And let me see. Let me go with this one first. Let's go with Greek. What's in your opinion? What's Ali's favorite drink if you're at a bar?
Ooh, this guy drinks everything. Probably a simple double vodka. A double vodka.
Is that true?
Nah.
What's your favorite drink?
Disgusting. Just a cider. Fruity.
Cider. All right. Now, same question reversed. What's Great Cloud's favorite drink in your opinion?
This guy. I don't even know where to start with that, my friend. I'm just looking at his vein that goes through his head right now, and I know there's something serious going on. Because I'm joking. I'll say that's beer. Some sort of lager.
Nah.
What's your favorite drink right now?
I like rum.
Rum. All right. Let's go with favorite food. Let's see if we can get this one. I'll go with Ali first. What do you think Great Cloud's favorite food is? If you had to pick a meal, let's go with a meal. What meal would you go for?
I mean, this guy. Yeah, no, a lot of things has changed since, but he's turned vegetarian now, so I don't know, brother. I can't tell you this one. But before, we used to hold hands and eat kebabs together. That's all. Yeah, you cry over there, bro. I see you holding your head.
All right, so we'll go with kebabs. Previously, maybe a vegetarian kebab, if there is such a thing. Let's go with Greek Cloud. What do you think? What do you think Ali's favorite food is? If you had to pick one thing.
One thing. It is kebab, but if you could have something else, it'd be a burger. Good burger.
Ali, is that true?
I like burgers, don't get me wrong, but I'm more of lasagna, pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Who would win if you were playing Street Fighter?
Me all day. You know.
Nah, me.
Nah, don't even start this right now. Because, I'll come back to Cardiff and we're going to turn that PlayStation on, boy.
All right. Yo, live stream that. I want to go and get the invite to go and watch that game. If you guys are a tag team in a video game, what video game would you play together?
Ooh.
FIFA
or COD. Yeah.
All right. And one more video game question that came up. I want to go and know. We'll go with Grey Cloud first. What character, if you have to name a character, would Ali be in a video game? Name any character from Super Mario to Sonic to anything in between. What character would you think he would best represent him?
My man would be Shrek.
Okay. So he says Shrek.
All right. Ali, what character would Grey Cloud be?
Yo, I mean, I'm quite bad with names, but I'm gonna say it. You know that character from Ninja Turtles? You
Which
got
one?
it. The guy with the purple.
Oh, Donatello.
That's it.
That's me, is it?
Yeah, he looks exactly like him.
I'm gonna introduce you next time as Donatello and Shrek still. Last one. Let's go with one thing. Okay, we'll go and let Ali start this one off. What's one thing you know you can do to make Grey Cloud go crazy if you want to bug him? What's something you can tease him, like bug him with?
Very interesting question. If I were to bug him, I really don't know, man. There's a lot of things, but I can't think of a serious one at the moment. No.
Fair enough. Grey Cloud, is there anything that you know would just drive Ali nuts if you were to do it?
This guy probably got a lot of techniques.
Yeah, if I tickle,
I just look at him and I get bothered. Not even gonna lie.
Yo, this is what a tag team's about, people.
No, I'm joking. It's all love.
Just one tickle.
All right, my last question. We'll go with Grey Cloud first. Where's the best place to eat in Cardiff?
Ooh,
depends what you after.
Yeah, it depends what you're after, but
I'm saying you take. If I'm coming there, where are you taking Scott Jackson to go and eat?
I'll take you Fresh Baguette shop. Fresh Baguette.
Yeah. Ali, where would you recommend?
Man, all I gotta say, that Fresh Baguette. We've been going there almost every week. Not even lying. Fresh Baguette. If you want to eat like chicken, Benny's is a place. It's a good spot for chicken.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Cardiff, go check out Fresh Baguette and Benny's. And that was now rapid fire questions. Up next with A Cloud, we have questions from
my friend Papuni.
Has a few questions for you guys. So this is what questions he wrote. Big shout outs to
my friend Papuni
as well before we start this out.
Hey.
First and foremost, he wants to go and say, how much weekly practicing do you guys do right now?
Been quite a busy schedule. Like I mentioned earlier, we try to meet at least every three times to 4 times every 2 weeks ish, kind of.
Yeah, I say a proper practice is maybe once a week, but then we freestyle with each other maybe 3 or 4 times a week. So we get enough beats and practice in, definitely.
All right. Another question from
my friend Papuni
wants to know. This is something that I haven't been really following up. I've been away from the TV and the media stuff, and also, the NHL Stanley Cup's on, so I'll be watching that. But he wants to know, who do you think will win the Euro Cup?
Well, a lot of things has changed since our last live stream with you guys when we were talking about the Euros. Wales is out, so
it's not coming home.
It's not coming home, but England still got a chance. I mean, I think England have a good chance of going to the final, to be honest.
Yeah, I say England as well.
England, and then on the other side we have who do we have? Do we have Spain?
Italy are good as well. Spain.
Italy, Spain. I mean, Italy hasn't lost a game for over 20 games or something in a row or something. I think they have a long winning streak. So, I mean, it's a possibility. You never know with football. Just like how, it was very unexpected when France was taken down by Switzerland. That was a really, really tough game. But everyone was thinking France. But right now, maybe England or Spain or Italy, one of these.
All right. Yeah. Another question from
my friend Papuni
wants to know, Would you go play golf with Gareth Bale?
Yeah, well, I see why not. I've never played golf before, so yeah.
Same. I've never played golf.
Be a pleasure.
Right. Another question from
My friend Papuni. My friend Papuni
wants to know, have you guys ever considered teaming up with another few people and making a crew in the UK? If so, who would you like to team up with? Who would A Cloud bring together with you guys?
There's a lot of good beatboxers. Yeah, Frosty D-Lo. We even looked at Fozzy, Beatbox Fozzy, because he lives in the same city as us. So we've just been doing a lot of bits and bobs like freestyles and stuff. But yeah, man, D-Lo, Frosty, or even Epos is good. You know what I mean? Can't think anyone. But yeah.
I'd like to see that. We'll see if you guys can make a crew maybe for next GBB. We'll see. Another question from
My friend Papuni
wants to know, if you could choose any brand to sponsor A Cloud, what would the brand be?
I'll let you take that one, sir.
I don't know. What do you prefer? Do you prefer Nike or Adidas? Nice. Yeah.
I was gonna judge you heavily on your answer. Good call. Nothing against Adidas though. Adidas is great too, but a Nike Air Force One? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right. Another question from
My friend Papuni.
He wants to know, will you teach people how to party at GBB? It's going to be a party, right? Please help us to keep the hotels to stay clean. But will you help people to show them how to party at GBB?
Absolutely, yes. Come through.
All right.
My friend Papuni
wants to know, all right, I guess I haven't read this question yet, so this is one that I'm personally not agreeing with. Just so people know beforehand, I don't agree with this, but because of what happened with Alexinho, where Alexinho shaved his head after winning at the World Champs at World Camp because of a bet he made with you and an agreement you had, he wants to know, would you shave my head? Would you shave Scott's head at GBB like they did with Alexinho if I agree to it?
Yeah, man, absolutely. We'll bring out
A Cloud Barbers.
Come to A Cloud Barbers.
Yo.
Yeah, man. We will give you a nice little shape up. I promise you that.
You guys steady hands and barbered?
Yeah, of course, man. We're well experienced.
All right. Well, I have to think about that because I've been liking the flow. I got you could never really see it underneath the hat and pull it back. But
I tell you what, as well, lockdown has even improved us as a tag team and as barbers. Just letting you know, because no barbers were open. So he was experimenting my head, I was experimenting on his head. We just went from there.
All right, so I'll actually maybe catch a fade while I'm in Poland. We'll see, people. You guys start voting on that. Let's see if we get. It has to be for something. There has to be something that happens. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. One last thing from
my friend Papuni
wants to know. He wants to say mad respects to both of them. And also, he hopes that you guys give him respect. He really hopes that you guys can do some work in the future together and would love to get a shout out from each of you individually for SBX, as well as a tag team shout out as soon as you guys have time. He also wants to say that he always thinks you do dope work and always nice to see you guys being around the scene, and hopes that you guys would enjoy the presence of the crowd when you come to Poland. He also thinks that you guys need to show more of your talents when it comes into the beatboxing scene. He wishes you the best, hopes you have lots of fun, and look forward to what is coming with your show. He really looks forward to seeing them, hopes you guys stay healthy, and keep doing up all the good work. And that was from
my friend Papuni
to you guys.
Love and respect.
Woo. The crowd is getting antsy here. We have questions coming in, some questions that have come in. So, burnt_beanbag64. Yeah. Solid names there, But, yeah, so are there any beatboxers you are looking forward to seeing in the GBB. I'm gonna go and make this change it a little bit. But what tag teams are you guys most looking forward to seeing on that stage? If I say you have to pick one or two, so you don't have to list all of them. I understand you want to see all of them, but one or two that really stand out that you're looking forward to hearing live.
For me, definitely Jackpot. Also Shadow Simo. Also Ribbon Collapse and all that, middle school. But yeah.
Rogue Wave.
Rogue Wave. Oh, Rogue Wave, yeah. Collapse and the Ribbon. Yeah, man. It's going to be good.
I'll have a follow-up question. What team would you like to face off with if you had it? I know, again, we played the game before of everyone. I just want who's someone that you guys want to battle if you had the opportunity to share a stage with them?
Definitely Jackpot. We would like to battle Rogue Wave and middle school, obviously the bros, but Jackpot would be just a different style of beatbox for us. So we'd love to face someone like that.
The energy from both of these guys is just unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, I hopefully can introduce you guys and say we have Jackpot versus A Cloud. Another question from our crowd. Question is, someone wants to know, do you have, because you've talked about it a few times here, I know you guys have scheduled and stuff, so someone wants to know if you're comfortable saying it, what other jobs do you have aside from beatboxing right now? Where do you guys work?
Personally, so I've just finished university. I've just done my master's. But while doing my master's, I've been working as a care worker. So I work with like elderly people. So I deal with like medication, emergencies and all that. Looking after them and all. But yeah, care work I do on the side. And I also just recently left my post office. I used to work as a postman as well. So 2 jobs in university. In university, I studied data science, so like IT really, which is way completely different to music side and what I do with like caring and stuff. So I'm just all over the place at the moment. And now just waiting for my graduation, but which won't happen. Unfortunately, this year, we obviously the virus situation, but hopefully next year. So after that, see what's next, man. Just at the moment, just sticking to work, the care work, and beatboxing at the moment. That's all I'm doing so yeah.
Man of many hats. I like it. What about yourself, Great Cloud? Do you have any job outside of beatboxing that you do currently?
So, well, when growing up and stuff, until like maybe few years ago, 4 years ago, I was playing football, getting paid to play football. So I was doing that for a long time. And then after football, I left. I had a few jobs here and there, but now I'm working security. So that's in like office buildings, food places, just all different sort of places. But yeah, security at the moment.
Make sure that if you're around, don't act up around Great Cloud.
I was gonna just say, would you kick me out if I just turned up to the place? Oh,
yeah, I'd have to tickle you and then put you in a headlock.
Okay.
Oh man, that's good. Another question from our audience. I'll go with you, Great Cloud first. What is your favorite SBX video of all time? Is there a video that really sticks out to you that you're like, whoa?
Hard one. No, it's a hard one. I really liked the camp, when they were battling on stage, it was loads of people. I think it was like a massive sort of battle. So it was, I can't remember, like MB14, Chris Solis, there was a few of them, but they all just having a massive battle on stage. And I just thought, that's the community in a nutshell. That's just vibes right there. So that's one of my favorite videos I've seen of all time, I reckon.
Proper. What about yourself? Ali?
I'm thinking about the crew battles. I really enjoyed that. The Berry One versus Beatbox House. Yeah, man, that's that. I think I've watched that many times, and same with me and Great Club. We watched that many times. I remember that was good. Yeah, so
that
good.
Video's proper.
Yeah.
Another question from our audience, and you just kind of mentioned it beforehand as a professional, semi-pro professional, and professional player of football. So whenever they have those games, if they ever have those games where people are all together, if you're a captain for some reason, any beatbox out there, you make sure that you get these guys on your team. The question was, what is your favorite sport to play, and what sports are you doing currently? I know you guys work out, as you said, together and train, but what sports do you guys like to play? And is there any sports that you, obviously when stuff comes back, you'd like to go back to playing?
Don't be shy now.
Come on, man.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
So
I thought that was serious.
Obviously, we both enjoy football. That's one. Recently, we've been, I don't know if it's a sport, but we've been playing frisbee quite a lot. We've lost about 3 or 4 frisbees.
Yeah,
but,
trees.
Yeah. Basketball, we like
basketball.
Yeah. What else? Maybe, just trying to think. We just work out. Yeah, we like working out as well, doing, outdoor stuff, calisthenics and gym. But yeah, just those 3 or 4 things at the moment, I'd say.
Have you guys ever heard of frisbee golf?
Nah.
All right, maybe it's a North American thing, but you should guys do it. If anybody out there, this is a hilarious game. Basically, the game of golf is played by hitting your ball, and you have a hole that you have to hit into, and it's however many yards away. So think about the same concept, but there's this chain link thing that you throw your frisbee into, and that's the goal. So you can have a big long course around a park or whatever. Maybe that'll be brought to the UK. It'll be good times. If you find it, hilarious time to walk around with your friend, maybe a couple drinks and throw around a frisbee.
I'll have to try that, definitely.
Yeah.
One last question. One last question from the audience, Fish. Plamen Stoyanov says, "Why is Daddy at the Thai massage?"
I think he had a stiff neck because I'm experienced that at the moment. I could do
bad back, lower
back, a bad back and a stiff neck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those were questions from our audience, and we had questions from Paponi, rapid fire questions. And overall, guys, I wanted to thank you for jumping on the show. And is there anything you want to say before we jump out of there? Is there anything I haven't touched that you guys want to talk about? Because I would still like to hear you guys have music come out together when you have time, jump back into that UK champs, maybe go and defend. And I cannot wait to see you on the GBB stage. But is there anything you guys want to talk about that we haven't talked about?
No, I can't think of anything at the moment. Anything?
Yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll keep practicing. Everybody watching a live stream, just keep smashing it out there. The community is always leveling up all the time, so just keep going and come and watch a GBB. If you've never been to a GBB ever, you need to come. It's one of the best. It is the best event out there right now.
Yeah,
100%.
Let's go. Before we jump out, because people have asked throughout the whole live stream, some people that jumped in a little later, would you guys be down to do one more little freestyle before we jump out? If you give you each one, and I know that Great Cloud went first this time, so as rules would say, we'll go with Ali. You get to do one more little one.
Yeah, my throat is bit.
Great Cloud hitting him up with that switch. Ladies and gentlemen, A Cloud. Now I'm going to go back and forth one more time. Where can people go and follow you up individually and as a team? I'm going to go and post that one. Ali, where can people go and find out more about your stuff and support you?
I got Instagram, ACAMBBX. And for tag team, obviously, A-Cloud Beatbox on Instagram. We got Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, man. That's that.
What about yourself, Grey Cloud? Where can people go and follow you up?
So Instagram, greycloud_BB. Obviously, again, Instagram, A-Cloud, and then Facebook, A-Cloud as well, and Facebook for both of us, A-Cloud Beatbox, Grey Cloud Beatbox. And I YouTube as well, A-Cloud Beatbox.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 61. With the scratch in the background, whistling it up.
Let's go.
I love it, boys. Thank you for coming on, though. It's been nice to see your faces, and I'm happy to have you on. Make sure that you guys go online and follow them up. Check out the Instagrams, YouTube, check out the Facebooks. All their links will be in the description box below. Give these guys some support. I really can't wait to go and see you guys and hang out. Aside from all the beatbox stuff, I'm looking forward to actually seeing and just kicking it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring to the GBB stage. Looking forward to seeing you guys get back into the scene when it comes to actually being able to perform, because maybe lockdowns and stuff will end and you got the opportunity to jump on stages again and smash it, boys.
Let's go.
Outside from that, once again, Scott Jackson here. This has been Beyond the Beats, episode 61. We'll be coming back with more live streams. We have some interesting projects coming up on Swiss Beatbox. So at the end of the day, call your friends and family and tell them you love them, all that good stuff, and keep that beatbox sword sharp. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back again very soon with another episode. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I would like to say thank you for tuning in. And that is time.